All right, welcome back everybody. Hopping straight into it. I'm going to give you guys an update on my fish room and some tanks around the house. We did lose some fish, but we also gained some fish as well. So we're going to start off here with this 40-gallon breeder that currently has my leaf Tenopoma or leopard bushfish, and we have my male crebensis here. We did as soon as I added my male crebensis, he was being harassed by my female crebensis, and not sure what happened. One night I just saw her floating at the top of the tank, so only thing I know is as soon as I added this guy, she was gone. So the only thing I could think of was it was him. It couldn't have been water quality or anything. Nothing happened to any other fish. Well, it did. We did lose our blue angel fish as well. That's another bummer. He didn't quite get over his injuries from when he was down in quarantine down there. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have transferred him, or maybe I should have moved him from the 125 gallon a little sooner before my Green Texas was picking on him. So not sure what really happened, but he didn't make it. And also one of the mystery snails, not sure what happened, but it's no longer in the shell. So not really sure on what happened with the snail. We still have one here. That one is still doing good, I suppose, but not sure what happened with the mystery snail there. Maybe I need to do a little bit more research. I know they require a little calcium for their shells. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to drop any extra food in there for them. The tank had plenty of algae, as you can see in the back there, all over the rocks and stuff like that. So I wasn't sure if I was supposed to add anything special to their diet, but we did lose a mystery snail. However, we did pick up a new male Congo tetra here, as you can see. The other one is right over here. It was a little bigger, longer finnage, more colorful. But we also have another male in there as well. So we have 4 females and 2 male Congo tetras in the tank currently. 1 black Pinoy angelfish. Like I said, we have the male crebensis, and we also have a I forgot what this guy called, the can't think of it off the top of my head, but the little small God, I can't, it's not coming to me. But we also have a rope eel in here as well, somewhere between the rocks. Usually comes out at feeding time. When he's hungry, you'll see him kind of swimming about around the tank. But that's an update for this 40-gallon. We lost our female crebensis, and we lost the snail, and we lost our blue angel fish. But we did get a male Congo tetra from for this tank. So we did add to this tank. I'm not sure else what I want to do to this tank, but that's that. Moving down here, there were a couple losses in this tank, and we have a few additions as well. So first off, we lost our baller sharks. Well, we only lost 1 baller shark, but I took all 3 of them back to the store. Didn't feel like dealing with the headache of treating them, especially with one already dead. Just wasn't satisfied. Got it from PetSmart, so I took them back. And the tiger shovel nose we had in here did not make it. I'm not sure if it was something that the baller sharks bought or anything, if they brought something, or if he was just already sick and just couldn't get over whatever he had. But we did get pick up a few more fish for our fish room. We have here I believe a 6-stripe Fantosa, or the Brun Duddy Fantosa, I think it's called. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's the 6-stripe. It usually gets the blue finage, but I'm hoping this guy makes it. He's been in here for a few days now. Not liking the way he looks. Usually his fins, his dorsal fin and usually his fins have a blue tinge to them, and he's not really looking good. His gills look a bit red. So this tank is currently quarantined. My quarantine tank right now. We also have a Viejas and Spillum in here. We also have a Geophagus. I don't think this is a Geophagus. This is a Satanoperica Demon. I think it is the, not demon earth eater or Satan fish or something like that. But this is kind of like one of those Geophagus species fish, or Hecalide fish with the mouth. They usually, they're earth eaters, so they kind of, pick out bits and pieces of food. But these guys aren't really doing too good. As you can see, he's doing something there. He's trying to shake something off. These guys aren't doing too good. Even the Viejas and Spillum, these guys came in kind of with some type of fungus, the pet store said. But I just took them on. They actually had this one in quarantine, but I offered to take them anyway, just to try to treat them. So just working on getting these guys back up to health. We also have our green Severman here, who's really paled out. He had a some sort of swim bladder issue where he kind of he's not swimming right, kind of spins around and stuff like that. So I'm not sure really what's really going on with this guy, but hopefully he's doing a lot better than he was when I had him in a 300-gallon stock pond. Then I moved him into my 125, and yeah, he just seems to have a problem with getting food and swimming correctly. He gets kind of disoriented. So that's that. We have some new additions. We have our Viejas and Spillum over there. We have our Satanoperica Demon. Hope I'm saying that right. And we have our 6-stripe Fantosa. So I'm hoping these guys do well. Might do another water change today. I don't know, depending on what I got going on. But yeah, this is the sick tank, the hospital tank. We're gonna move on to our fish room. All right, everybody, we're at our 300-gallon stock pond in our fish room here. Nothing really new from this tank. Bass are growing out fine, a little slower, not as big as I would hope. I guess I'm used to the bigger species of bass, but this is the Kelberry, so this is the smallest species of bass. They're growing out just fine. Our 5 red hook silver dollars are huge. We have 2 tinfoil barbs in here. And our Oscars are still doing fine. Our Arrow is still doing fine. And yeah, our convict cichlid, our 2.5-inch convict cichlid is doing fine in here amongst these giants. So yeah, all is good, all is well in this pond. Remind you, I said that I was going to I put a deposit down on a tank that I'm planning to get these guys. So I've always said that I hate it. I love the pond, but I hate that I can't view them like I can view the, it doesn't have viewing panels. So that's definitely getting change coming soon. Yeah, moving on to our 125. All is well here too. We do have some new additions in this tank as well. As you can see here, our new chocolate cichlid. He's in here amongst many of friends. We have our gold severum. We have a couple electric blue acaras. Oh, this is a new guy as well. We have a red shoulder severum in here. The second addition to this 125. Like I said, he's in here with a parrotfish. He's in here with a some geophagus tapajos. He's in here with the macaw cichlid or Nicaraguan cichlid. We have some basmati rainbows, the parrotfish, denison barbs. We have the green Texas in here, AC hecali, and we have a geophagus abalios in here. Yeah, there she is. That's the geophagus abalios, some diamond tetras. We have a single rummy nose. And somewhere in here, you can see the tail and the front of them. We have a fire eel in here as well. So that is it for this tank. We have a couple additions. Like I said, we have our chocolate cichlid. Can't wait. I think I'm gonna add this guy to our tank as well with those guys over there. Hopefully with a lot of these fish too, these severums. We give some of these guys. I got some krill here that I've been throwing out. Pour some of this in here. All right, moving on. We have our 55-gallon African cichlid tank. Nothing new with this tank. Fish are growing. The plan is to take some of these fish, the severums, the macaw cichlid, maybe the acaras, maybe the geophagus, and the Oscars and those fish, moving those guys to a separate tank and giving these African cichlids this 125 because a lot of these guys, a lot of these haps in here, there's Venustus, the turquoise hap. We have our compression seps here, our Malawi hawk. We have a lot of species of fish in here that get up to a foot in length, and would love to give these guys a bigger home because they're going to need it within the months ahead. So that will be the plan for these guys. Going to move them over to the 125. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, we're going to be moving that Fontosa over here if, all goes well with our Fontosa. That's going to be added into our 55 here. And yeah, that's it for our 55-gallon. Moving down to our 75-gallon koi and bluegill aquarium. No real plans for these guys yet. Either I want to build a pond for them outside, or perhaps eventually move that pond outside and use this stand and just put some other tanks on it and kind of fill that space over there with that, so we can have a whole wall. Maybe make this a double 125. Maybe do a tank build of a double 125 tank stand and make this a double 125. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, nothing new with these guys. These guys were in the 125. I moved them out of here. They didn't, I don't think they did too well with the warmer temperatures in that 125. So this is a non-heated aquarium, and they seem to be doing and prefer this a lot better. Seem to be a lot more brighter, doing a lot better. Their fins were getting a little damaged and nipped on too by our green Texas in there. Maybe a few other fish in there may have been the culprits as well. But yeah, they're doing a lot better in here. Our bluegill's doing good, eating good, putting on a little size. So yep, that's for that. And last but not least, I finally got some lights on our racking system for who knows what I want to do with it, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna use it as a quarantine tank system. I can, you know, put multiple fish in quarantine and different tanks without cross-contaminating each fish I get. So I don't know, it was going to be a glowfish kind of vibe. Still could be, because this if I can find the box, this is a EcoSmart hub space. Comes with a like a smart bulb and yeah, smart plug as well. So I have the smart plug plugged in on these tanks here, so I can set a timer on and it can cut on and cut off at a specific time that I desire. And it has multiple settings of lights here. I can see this. Get yellow, orange, that white, red if I wanted to, green, blue, purple. Yeah, but I prefer this color. It looks more aquatic like. But yeah, that's that for this rack that we got going on here. Finally got some lights on it. I'm gonna maybe put some sponge filters in here. I might run a lot of these aquariums on air. I know I picked up some more airline connectors, some splitters. So I don't know. I might have some changes coming very soon. But as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. And this is a little update on what I got going on. It's moving along. We had some setbacks, having setbacks, but got to keep moving. See you guys in the next one. Peace.